Hi, my name is Christian, and for my persuasive video, I'm going to persuade you to go see marine mammals in their natural environments instead of at marine parks. First point I want to point there's a point I want to make about seeing them in their natural environment is that financially it's cheaper. On average, to go to SeaWorld Orlando, it costs about over $117 for like a whole entire pass. So like to be able to do everything SeaWorld has to offer. But for whale watching, or even like some places where you can like go find them in the wild and swim with them, it almost just costs as little as $28 depending on where you're going. Like it's prices, it could be um, just a couple dollars more expensive in Hawaii, or a couple dollars cheaper in like Washington. It really depends on where you're at, and that's a big reason why I think you should, because like whale watching, it's more like you can see them in their natural environment, and they're not like doing things that they don't that they like they're not like doing things that they say that people at SeaWorld or at marine parks say they do, but they're doing their own thing and they're not being harmed or anything by anyone. Second point I want to make is it's detrimental to their health. See, the problem with the problem that I have that the problem with marine parks is that they try to say that um, they tend to lie about the health of the animals. They say things they in most marine parks, most marine mammals die young. Only some um die most die around their 20s. Some are even lucky. Some are even blessed enough to make it past their teens. And since they die so young, they try to say that's how long they live in the wild. So that's way like so that it makes it seem like they're in good hands because of all the medical care and all the medicine that they have, and like they don't live that long. When it's actually been false for quite some time. Like orcas, for example, their lifespans are very similar to humans. Males can live up to 80, females can live over 100, and we've known this for like decades now, and it's just mind blowing that they say that SeaWorld says they only live to 20, but scientists and actual researchers are researching the same animals, and they're saying that males can live up to 80 and females can live up to 100, which is way bigger than what any of them at SeaWorld were even beginning to estimate. And the last reason that I want to point out is as the lack of environment, because marine mammals like whales and dolphins are used to swimming hundreds of miles every day, no, not having restricted by where they can go or what they can do. But if that's not the case with marine parks, because they're in a confined space, they can't move a lot, they swim in circles, and it's very boring, and it's very boring to them, and it's nothing to like help stimulate like good positive behavior. Like a story that I want to mention is when I was a kid and I went to Shedd Aquarium. I saw after the dolphin show, you can see that they move the blinds in the Abbott Oceanarium, and you can see the Lake Michigan. You can see the waves crashing. I saw some of the what as the dolphins were like surfacing and going back down. I saw a dolphin like look out the window for like 15 seconds, and then move its head and like go back in the water, and like it just made me. I feel like that was like my first red flag like ever in my life about captivity, and it was so like mind blowing to see that it just like stuck with me for quite some time. And those are my three reasons as to why you shouldn't go see marine mammals in captivity. So, if you happen to be if you happen to be on the ocean by vacation, or that's where you're from, take the time to go see them in the wild in their natural habitat. I promise you. Even though I've never seen them in their natural habitat, I am 100% certain that it's worth it. Thanks for listening.